The winter season wraps up this week, and so does our AD podcast, talking all things Anderson Raptors with AD Chris Newton. Coach, how are we doing this afternoon?
I'm doing great. I am doing great. Excited to be here with you, sir.
The sun is out. Unfortunately, they're talking 3 inches of snow, but welcome to Cincinnati, Ohio. And I just don't think it's going to stick. It's been too warm, but we'll see.
I hope not. But you know, it had to get cold because it just, as a baseball coach, Mother Nature teases the baseball coaches because it's beautiful weather, could get outside and have full practices, could be on your field. And, you know, now that we're going to be able to practice next week when it opens up, it's going to be snow on the ground.
I did look for my fungo last week after our show. I went home in the garage. I was looking for it. I think it must have made it over to the storage unit. So I gotta find that and bring it in for one of the shows. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's start. Let's talk Raptors. Let's go boys basketball first. They had a seed meeting yesterday, but they have 2 regular season ECC games this week to wrap up the season. Let's see, hosting Kings on Tuesday. That'll be a big one. And then travel to Winton Woods on Friday. And then let's talk about those, and then we'll talk about the seed.
Yeah. So we're very excited. I mean, our last, the league has been crazy as it is, but we have had a last couple weeks have been a grinder. And so we played last week. We played Winton Woods on Tuesday, Little Miami on Friday. And what people didn't realize how good Little Miami is.
Yep.
You know, we beat them in December by like 17 or something like that. And they won 11-12 and beat Winton Woods.
Yep.
So I will say this, Friday night, our basketball game with Little Miami is probably one of my most favorite games watching, just because it was 2 really good basketball teams. It was 2 really good coaching staffs. And
how was your crowd?
Crowd was good. Crowd was definitely good. The refs were good. Like we talked about, you didn't even know the refs were out there. And it was a great game. We're down 11, and our team is a team that plays incredibly hard. We're down 11 late in the 3rd period. Would have been easy to pack it in. And we just kept chipping away and ended up winning by 5. So huge foul shots down the stretch. Trace Jalek, holy moly, was just incredible. He had 27 points, 27 over 61, hit some huge foul shots. And then Lucas Callahan had some enormous foul shots down the stretch. We got Toby Strasball back, who had a broken wrist, and he's if not our best defender, he's right there, and he's a great rebounder. Great. So he had a huge 3-pointer as well. So just huge. And then going into Kings had their way with us the last time we played them, so it'll be good to go. And then we play Winton Woods again Friday. So we're going to be battle tested and ready to go.
So on yesterday's seed meeting, you guys get the winner of Little Miami Goshen. You'll play that on Tuesday the 27th at 7:30 at one of my favorite high school gyms in the area, Fairfield. I love that bowl setting.
Beautiful.
Once you get used to the depth perception of the baskets there, it's a great place for the fans to watch a game. So
yeah, it's beautiful.
I think they should be ready. And like you said, Little Miami's tough.
Oh my gosh, it's so weird how, and I can't stand. In baseball is the same way. We always met an ECC opponent, in the districts or something like that. You're always running up against them, and it's a shame that your league has to battle each other in the state tournament. But how crazy we have the ability. And now again, Goshen's a really good team as well, and
that should be
a great year. So
that
Little Miami Goshen game will be a great one. Whoever we play, it's going to be a great game, and we better come ready to play. That's for sure.
Yep. Best of luck with the boys basketball team as they wind down the regular season and get ready for tournament time on the 27th. The girls wrapped up their regular season, and they also are playing the winner on the 22nd at Lakota East. Let's see. They are playing the winner of Coleraine Mason, the 2
Mhm.
seed. Ouch. Um, but got to play the game. That's why they
Yeah.
play. That's why they keep score, right?
It's exactly right. And as I said last week, just our coach, so proud of what our coach does, and our girls, and we play hard. And we could have chosen an earlier game, but he's using this time to become a better basketball team and better basketball players. And he's going to have a great game plan. And whether we're able to go out and execute it or not, we'll find out. And Mason will find out, but we will definitely be ready to play that game. Very excited
Okay.
for our girls.
Best of luck on that as they prepare and watch those games take place before they get their matchups. Let's go to the lanes and talk bowling. Let's see. Friday of this week is the ECC tournament at
Yeah.
Fairfield Roll House. They got a couple. Let's see. Tonight at Cherry Grove says Lakota West, and
Hmm.
then on Tuesday, also at Cherry Grove, an ECC matchup against the Wolves of West Claremont.
Yeah.
What a season the boys have had.
Huge,
Woo!
huge, huge, huge week for the Raptors. Uh, today is senior night for our bowlers. We have one senior, Adam Goma, and we have one senior in girls bowling, Morgan Lubers. So we'll be excited to celebrate them tonight. Very excited to do that. Um, to be honest with you, I'm not sure. I don't know anything about Lakota West, but I'm sure they'll be good. That school is humongous, so I'm sure they'll have a good bowling squad.
Oh,
Um,
so that's really a small amount of seniors. So this
yeah,
success, a lot of this success is returning next year.
you better believe it.
Whew,
Rob, you better believe it. We're
that's
we're
fun.
excited about this group. We've been licking our chops with this group since they were freshmen, seeing what they could turn into. Um, then tomorrow is a huge matchup in the ECC. It could determine who the league champion is. So
And it's
so
the
we're
last
excited for
regular
that.
season match of the year. That's kind of fun.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then we'll get after it in the ECC championships. Friday, it's really cool. Friday, it's at noon out at the Roll House. So
Are you
I'll
going to
be heading
slide
out to,
out? Are you going to
you
slide out
better
early?
believe I'm, but don't tell anybody, Rob. Don't tell anybody that I'm going to be sliding out, but you better believe I'm not going to be at 7564th Road at 12 noon on Friday. I'm going to be at Roll House Lanes, baby.
How's the food at Roll House, Nuke?
We'll find out. I'll let you know. I'm gonna be getting me some wings there. I'll leave the cafeteria food behind on that day. But yeah, that'll be a ton of fun.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's a fun week for them. So good luck,
yeah,
and hopefully they finish strong and have great success in the tournament. That sounds like a great few weeks for them.
yes,
Let's go talk gymnastics. We're definitely, let's see. We had the, let's see, city championships at Country Day this Saturday,
yep,
and then into tournament time at Lakota East and Hilliard Bradley for state if we are fortunate enough to move through. So let's talk gymnastics.
yeah, and it'll be our girls just had a great a great trip this past weekend at Tip City. They took first place in the invitational, so they did a great job up there. It's just we're a very, very, very solid team. Okay. So, and it's awesome. Love seeing it. Um, we're probably not going to place anybody first in the state
Mhm.
at any particular one event, but what we are, hopefully, I hope we are there and have a great chance of being there represented as a team at state. So this week, the city championships out at CCD, we'll get that. And then the next week, we move to the districts. Now, I mean, that's all the marbles right there. You're one of the top two teams in the district, then you'll go to the state.
Yeah,
So, real excited. And our girls have had a great year. And talking with Coach Bailey, I mean, she just absolutely adores this team.
great.
And just the work that they've put in, and it's great. I mean, it's awesome. You got a senior like Chloe Harves, who's last year had to sit out the whole year um, because of injuries and stuff like that. And just to see her come back and perform how she's doing, and Brooklyn Scheinman, seeing her perform, um, it's so refreshing. So we'll be ready to go, and I'm going to be ready to cheer.
Perfect. Yeah, it sounds great. Best of luck to them as hopefully they advance and move on. Hey, let's dive into the pool for swimming and diving for boys and girls. I know we are definitely in tournament time. Past sectionals on diving. I think sectionals were this weekend for swimmers. Let's give the fans an update on where the Raptors are on swimming and diving.
You're 100% right. So let's talk diving first. So tomorrow night at Miami University, Noah Horowitz will be going at it in the districts. So and there's no regionals in diving, so it goes straight from districts to state. So he's looking to be one of the top 8 to
Wow.
qualify for the state. And then on Wednesday, you have Bella Basford, Natalie Rising, and Kaylee Strasball that'll all be competing in the districts. So we're very excited about that, and I know I could be a little bit biased to the Raptors of orange and black, but I think we have a good shot
Exciting.
for all 3 of our girls to finish in the top 8 and make it to the state. So that would be fantastic. Debbie Gallagher does an amazing job with our kids, and so it'd be neat to go back to Canton again on back-to-back days like we did last year. As for swimming, boys swimming, on Friday night, last Friday night, we had some success. Ben Stanger qualified for the districts in the 500 free, and that is on Saturday, as well as our 400 free relay team of Cooper Maloney, Luke Cowan, Jacob Stanger, and Ben Stanger. So we're excited about them. We'll get to cheer for them on Saturday up at Miami University. And then I can't remember if the boys are Saturday morning and the girls are Saturday night, or vice versa.
Okay.
But then girls, Maggie O'Toole back at it again. So she qualified in the 200 free, the 100 back, 200 free relay. Jade O'Brien, Avery Bloxage, Selena Morales, and Maggie O'Toole. And then the 400 free relay, Selena Morales, Bella Seether, Jade O'Brien, and Maggie O'Toole. Did you happen to hear the name Maggie O'Toole
I
mentioned
didn't. I
once or
think I heard that one.
17 times?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think I did.
Yeah.
She's pretty good.
She not bad. She not bad. I have petitioned to the OHSA. She's a senior, and I've petitioned the OHSA and to Xavier University, where she's going next year, if we could just get her back for swim meets.
Nice.
I'm not sure if they'll let me, but
left.
I mean, we can try it.
Yeah. All I can say is no, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's
Well,
it.
best of luck to them. Hopefully, the success continues and they move on and onward and upward, hopefully to Canton.
Yes, and that would be the following Friday and Saturday.
Exciting.
I hope now, since I'm not going to be on here next week, I want you to think about this. I was very fortunate that I got to do this last year. We could have people in Canton next Tuesday. We could have people in Canton next Wednesday. We could have people in Canton next Friday and Saturday.
So that would be divers, then swimmers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It would be very, very nice.
Exciting. Well, best of luck to them on that, and hopefully they're able to do that.
Yes.
Let's finish up with our sport review. Going to the mat, talking wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see where we are. We got the ECC Championships this Saturday at Loveland.
Yep.
And it looks like we had a tri-match last Wednesday.
Yes.
You guys hosted that, it looks like.
It went great. It went great. We had a tri match with New Richmond and Wyoming, and our kids performed very well. And the coaches got our kids raring to go for tournament time. It's nice. Now we've got a lot to do to get to where we were last year. Last year was the highest we've ever finished at wrestling. We finished in second place in the ECC. So we will have to really, really turn it on if we want to finish that high. But our boys are peaking right now, so it's very nice to see. We're looking as good as we've ever looked. So we'll get after that this weekend, and then we'll go to sectionals.
Perfect. Well, best of luck to them. I misspoke because we need to wrap up the cheer season.
Yes.
I know you wanted to talk about going to state with competitive cheer, and let's talk about them.
Yeah, very excited for these young ladies. They will be heading to can't remember if it's Hilliard Darby or no, it's Big Walnut. That's exactly what it is. Big Walnut.
Okay.
They'll be heading on Sunday, March 3rd, and they will do their game day performance up there and in the state championships. And their game day performance was outstanding. So
Perfect.
in the regionals. So hopefully we can duplicate that and even make it a little bit better and see how high we can place in the state.
Yeah, best of luck to them. Newt, you wanted to wrap up this week's show talking Booster Bash.
Oh yeah. Again, I've mentioned it before, but just can't mention it enough. It's March 23rd. We have our largest fundraiser of the year for our athletic boosters, and it's just a ton of fun. It's great to make money and all that stuff, but more importantly, it's great to see people in that environment. Usually, we're at basketball games or you know um, football games or soccer games and volleyball. It's just a totally different environment, and it's neat to get people out and see each other in that environment. So, but it's huge, and like I said, it's our largest fundraiser. I was just talking to a family on Friday night. They were wanting to know about the parking spaces because we have a couple parking spaces that are up front that are bid on at the auction. Yeah, and you can bid on those and try to get those. Yeah, but it's so many fun things, and it's a carnival atmosphere. Maura Reed is in charge of it. She does an amazing job. But it's a carnival theme. So, bring back. I was kind of hoping to.
Are you the Grand Marshal?
Oh no, heavens no! But I was hoping we'd bring the ring toss because I can throw those rings on those Coke bottles and stuff like that. Um, but I know there's some fun games that they got planned, and just very excited. So hopefully we see all of our parents there and supporting it because, like I said, we got some big plans down the road, and unfortunately, those big plans take money,
Yep.
and so we need to make sure that we're doing them, and just excited. I love that night. It's a fun
Great.
night.
Perfect. Well, make sure if you're a Anderson Raptor athletic fan, supporter, make sure you attend or donate and get in touch with Athletic Director Chris Newton if you have any questions.
Yes, sir.
Newt, this will wrap up our winter season of 8 shows. As always, I appreciate your insight. Hopefully the fans are getting some good information from us each week. We will pick up our spring shows on March 18th, and we'll do 8 spring shows to let the Raptor fans know what's going on at Anderson. And as always, my friend, have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.
Yes, sir. And Rob, just can't stress enough how much we appreciate you guys and everything we do. And again, the people love this, and they reiterate that I have a face for radio, but then they say they really like you guys. But it's fun. We get that information out to everyone, and just appreciate the avenue that you give us and the kindness that you show. You're very much appreciated, sir.
Thank you, Newt. Well, we love supporting the student athletes and especially at Anderson High School. So
Yes.
all the best, and we'll touch base in a few weeks.
All right. Go
Thanks,
Raptors.
Newt. Take care.
Thank you, sir.